What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Recently, I found myself in a period of self-reflection, a period where I've been immersed in my thoughts, just reevaluating a lot of different areas of my life. I recently turned 30, and that really sparked a series of thoughts regarding, what do I really want to pursue at this point in my life and moving forward, and also analyzing how I spent my time and how I plan to spend my time moving forward. Funny because in the self-improvement space, you see all these videos saying like, do this in your 20s, sacrifice your 20s, etc. And I don't know, but it recently just hit me like a fucking truck that my 20s are gone. I'm 30 now and shit, now I really don't have time to waste in regards to anything. So I've been thinking a lot about that regarding where, what, and who I will be dedicating my time, effort, and energy to. Funny enough, while I'm going through all this, just thinking and reflecting, I went to the cigar lounge the other night, and I really don't see myself as a smoker, but I've learned over time that a lot of successful people, interesting people, people worth knowing, do go to cigar lounges, which is why I go to cigar lounges. Networking tip for you. But point aside, I went to the cigar lounge the other night and I ran into an old friend that I hadn't seen for quite a while. He himself is a successful business owner. He owns a lot of real estate and he's done quite well for himself. And he particularly enjoys cigars. So it's been a while since we, caught up, so we decided to spend the night talking, seeing how things are going, etc. And I'd have to say it's probably the most interesting conversation I've had in a while, because while we're discussing everything that's going on, business, etc., funny enough, we came into this point about really being intentional about where our time and energy is being spent in regards to the activities we do, the work we do, the relationships we invest in. And he shared that he's now focused on looking for a significant other, a woman who he can commit to and have a family with and have children, etc. And this thought or his realization came from a question that his mentor asked him, which he then asked me. And it was actually two questions that really set off a huge train of thought. The first question was, what is the hardest question that you've asked yourself in the past year? I was like, damn, that's a fucking tough ass question. I haven't really thought about what's the toughest thing that I've asked myself. Of course, this is something that you can't really, it's kind of hard to answer immediately. If you do have an answer, then well, good for you. But this is something, when he asked me, I really had to sit back and think for a while. But really, this question was a setup question, because what he asked me afterwards really got me thinking. And we kept the conversation going until he eventually closed with the following question, where he said, how do you imagine the last 10 years of your life? And the answer to that question, which again is not an easy answer, is really what you want in life. He shared his experience when his mentor asked him that question, and he realized that in the last 10 years of his life, he saw himself with, if it was very specific, with 4 kids, each one living in a different city, like a main city, think Miami, London, Dubai. And he saw himself with his wife traveling to visit each of his children, all with their families, with their successful businesses. And he just spent his time with the people that he cherished the most and just traveling, teaching his children, spending quality time with them. That's how he saw his last 10 years. This conversation occurred, I would say, about three days ago now. And it's still something that's been quite on my mind. I've been heavily thinking about this. I've already arrived at some conclusions, but certainly something that I want to dedicate a significant amount of time to, because I've realized, especially now, like I said, after turning 30 and just identifying what are the things that are most important to me, I've realized that this is not a game. This is something that I have to seriously consider in regards to how I'm going to spend the next few years of my life. There's a plane passing by. I don't know if the mic can catch that sound, but I'm not gonna edit this. So hopefully it's not too bad and we'll just wait till the fucking plane passes by. But like I was saying, yeah, I've been really thinking about that a lot, to the point where I even decided to incorporate it into my daily, weekly, monthly, etc. review process, where I just spend a little bit of time really reflecting on that question and really reflecting if the things that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, the people that I'm interacting with on a day-to-day basis and developing relationships with, if they are conducive to what it is that I want in the last 10 years of my life. So it's been just an interesting thought exercise that I thought it was worth sharing with you guys. So that is it for this video. Of course, I believe that self-reflection is one of the most important things, that never ends, and it's up to each and every one of us to identify what it is that, what is the answer that we're looking for. So yeah, at least I thought it was worth sharing, mainly because of that, because it was like a wake-up call to me, just like, whoa, it's not too often I have a conversation with someone that actually makes me think, and I felt stumped. So yeah, maybe I can do that to you as well, to someone out there who this triggers to really consider what's important in your life. So yeah, like I said, that is the video for today. As always, I want to thank you for watching if you made it this far. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments below any thoughts you want to share. Feel free. If there's anything that you want to see more of in this channel. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.